Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Cities Skylines. Last episode we fixed our little traffic problem here with a, it's not the prettiest thing I've ever built in my life, but it's mildly elegant and it works very, very well. We have this raised roundabout kind of thing right here above the highway, which works very, very well to move traffic to and from where it needs to go, and as you can see, we'll pop up the traffic patterns. It's nice and even. There's very few areas where the traffic is so heavy that it doesn't work correctly. And we started our high-density commercial area, not commercial, residential area right here. It's got this nice long strip along the river. Looks very, very good. We have office buildings on the other side, right over here, and we have a bunch of what are they called? You know, I'm completely blanking on the term I'm thinking of right now. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. Fire stations, police, cemeteries, things like that. Got a bunch of those on the other side. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to try to see if I can loop this around nicely. Try to get some construction going on the other side as well. Trying to make it as pretty as possible. We're actually kind of going to go around the cemetery like this. Kind of juke back in a little. Scoot around the corner here. Again, it's not the most elegant solution to the problems I've ever made, but I actually kind of like the way it looks. It's a little more free form, and we'll loop it in back there. Kind of ugly, I will say that it is a little on the ugly side, but it's working. I'm gonna make this work. Now, what would work well over here is a walkway, a path. Go from here to there like that. How's the power over here? I feel like I can do this better, get these power lines out of the way. Oops, there goes my path, too. Let's actually pause this. Kind of don't want to have any power lines where I don't exactly need power lines. Like here, I don't need power lines right there. They connect on their own. Over there's fine. And all we need here is like a little section to go like this. Now let's put that path back in. If they want to, people can walk across here for now. If they want to actually drive, they have to take the highway, which means they would have to get on here and go up around like this, or down this way, around here like that. But we have a very large desire for this high density stuff. So I'm actually going to keep going with this. We have a ton of these buildings already, this office space. So I don't want to go too heavy with that and have them not be occupied for a very long time. Might need more water over here. Just like that. All right, now we have some basic water over here. Let's see. These guys, they can't get across here easily, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a road. Let's see, drop it down here. So we're going to have a little cross section here. Just straight across. Straight across like that. And that's just so people can get across easily, and they'll have access to both sides. Like the service, that's the word. The services will have access to both sides here. Just like that. I'm afraid of connecting this area directly to each other because I feel like... I really, really feel like it would cause way too much traffic. There's people walking back and forth. There we go, that's good. Traffic over here is kind of heavy just because of how terrible this is all set up. There's too many traffic lights. What I would love to do is another kind of square about thing right over here. I think that would be good. You know, we still have room for more people. And you know what's problem over here is right now there's no public transportation and no access to education. So we're gonna put in a metro station right here like this. Actually, which way is gonna be the best way? Probably like... We'll just do it like this. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete these this unused section. I mean, we're not doing anything with it right now. It doesn't go anywhere, doesn't do anything. It was just a waste of money. Nope, no, don't delete the station. Delete these. We're gonna connect this station to the rest of the line, so it'll run around better. Actually, we can try, I guess we could keep that one. We didn't need to delete that whole thing, I guess. I really want it to run in a circle, is what I want it to do. That's not too bad. Now let's alter the routes. Drag this out to... Like, how do we... Can I... Let's pause this real quick. Can I completely delete the route? Let's do this. Start over. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to... Yeah, let's go like this. Boom, 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 and then back to boom. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, okay, now it makes a loop. That's cool. It makes a loop. So it'll go through from the heaviest residential section. It'll go to the smaller residential sections, to the industrial area where people work, and then it'll loop right back around over here. So let's actually take a look really quick. Make sure there are people going to use it. There are. Very good. We actually need more residential. Let's go all the way up to this line right here. Go all the way up there like that. Traffic is doesn't look too bad here, honestly. Pretty trees. Let's take a look. No, it's not bad. Alright, and public transport. That plummeted because I deleted the routes, but now it's going back up. What we could actually do, too, is add bus routes to this section. Then I think what we probably need to do is add in a bus depot. And what we just do is, like, every couple sections, add in a stop and just have it go completely around in a circle. It's starting to go up again. Alrighty, nice. Police station. Okay, let's take a look at this stuff. Healthcare is pretty good. It just barely gets out there. We need another fire station. I'm thinking maybe just a small route over here might do the trick, though, for some services. What if we just went like that? And then we'll do the path as well. Well, people can walk across the sidewalk, so we don't need the path. How does that... Okay, that actually does help a little bit. Oh, it helps a little bit. See how the traffic works, though. I'm afraid that people will use this section too much to get back and forth. That's what I'm afraid of. So we'll just have to test it out and see. Oh, nice. Nice. We actually got to 11,000 citizens, so let's pause this. Oh, we're not going to buy a new section yet. But we do have access to something interesting. If we go here, cargo train terminal. Problem is, I don't think I have any rail lines in my territory yet. Here it is up here. Comes down over here. It's kind of over more on this side and zooms around over there. So I would need to drop some effort into connecting over to that somehow. We just need more... Frankly, we need more people. We need more people. Is the garbage getting over here now? It is. That actually helped with the garbage, because the garbage trucks can get over there. Let's actually add in another incineration plant. Try to keep up with the... Try to get ahead, actually, on the garbage. Try to get ahead on the garbage just a little bit. I like my new section, actually. I think it's kind of pretty. How it runs along the river. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. I would like to get the ore area... Well, we have ore down here, right? Or is it oil? We have oil down here. So why don't we actually work on that a little bit? Try to get that section... Actually, no, never mind. Nobody wants it right now. We have enough. We don't have enough people, is the problem. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do high-density commercial over on this side. So this will be like the commercial area. Let's actually go... Let's basically go to this line right here. And around like that. Did we finish all the offices up? We did. So they would... it looks like they want more office space. So let's just use the fill tool this time. And the high-density residential will go right up to here. Oh, you know what I think I should do, though? Is another road right here with trees. Kind of cutting these guys off from each other. It's already occupied. Why does it... Okay, like that. I like that. They don't have power, so we're going to need to fix that. Well, hopefully they'll fill in the entire area and it'll join up really over here really quickly. That should do the trick. And again, we still need more high-density residential. Let's just paint it all in. They want it. I need to give it to them. I'm gonna go all the way up to that road section. This is gonna really increase the population quickly. Might actually need... Ooh, building is on fire. That's fun. Okay, is it just me or is that funny? The incineration plant is on fire. Well, hopefully the other one doesn't burn down. Oh, come on, really? I feel like that should be something that they could fix in the AI programming. Like, they went up to here, and then even though the next building was on fire, they didn't immediately go to that one. They went back to get a new job. Alright, okay, yeah, it did. It worked. It worked out nicely. Now, the metro station's in the middle. And I was just thinking about adding in another one, but what I'm going to do instead is what I've been doing is I'm going to add in bus terminals. First bus terminal is going to be right here. And every few... Oh, I'm going to say every, like, block. They're not actually blocks. I'm going to add in another one. And it'll just go along like this. Pick up people all along the way. Make a lot of stops. Come all the way back to right there. And now we have another bus line that services this entire area. I feel like we need more buses, though. They got 26 out right now. Is 26 enough? Let's take a look at the bus stops and see, honestly. I know the bus stops are... I see tons of people waiting at the bus stops. Let's actually do this. Let's build an entire another bus depot. Right here, next to the first one. And get some more buses out. You guys not... Or do we honestly not... Maybe we didn't need it. I felt like we did. Guess we didn't. Ooh, that's some pretty heavy traffic now, though. Yeah, tons of people are starting to use the traffic to come over here. Which is not exactly what I wanted. Look at the people at the bus stops now, though. Yeah, definitely useful. Definitely useful. Ooh. Upgraded to level 3. And we wanted to look at this. 358 people per week on the metros, about 600 people per week on the bus lines, which is pretty cool. And the theory is people will take the buses to the metro station, take a bus to the metro station, hop on the metro, then they'll go to where they need to be, then they'll hop back on a bus and get to where they need to be over there. Yeah, see, now look at the traffic over here. That's not good. Not good at all. It was a stopgap measure and it's not working. Yeah, now look at that. What people are doing is they're getting off here and going like this. It's making super heavy traffic on this one road right here. Apparently, I just decided to split the difference between the word road and the word route. This area is actually really pretty. I really like it. Actually, what I planned on doing is adding another little city section and over here on this side. And then they would be facing each other. That'd be pretty cool, facing across the river there. Alright. 0 patients. Operating normally. Oh, we don't have any schools over here, do we? They might be able to get to the schools using the public transportation system, though. Some of them can't. Though, the university they can get to. We need a high school, and we definitely need a what's it called? An elementary school in here. So why don't we add that in at the cross section here, like that. That'll zoom down that way. Not as far as I'd hoped, but whatever. And we'll add in a high school too. I don't know why, but I always put the high schools in next to the cemeteries. No idea why, it's just something I like to do. And now we actually do need some extra industrial area. And I have to be careful here because I actually kind of don't want them to be connected here. That makes me nervous. So it would be like a section here and a section here. I really want to do it, but I'm not sure how I would go about the best way of going about it. City's definitely growing, though. And at first I thought this would look really stupid, and actually it looks a little stupid, but I really like it, honestly. I really do. Let's actually make it prettier. Just by throwing in a couple cool-looking trees in these center sections. Kind of wish you could click and drag, but it doesn't seem to work. Wait, is that actually doing anything for these guys? Are they liking the areas better because there's trees? You know what we need is a park, too. Ooh, we need a park. Where are parks? Thought they were in here. Parks? Yeah. I know there's some big ones, too. Like this. That's a huge park. And unfortunately, it doesn't exactly fit in where I want it to. We'll have to think about that. I mean, that came together pretty nicely, though. Holy hell. I feel like... Did this guy pump out any... Okay, he's only using one bus. So I guess our bus routes are fine. Let's try to find a bus. Here it is. It's out this way back. It's full. Next stop. Boom. Dropped off one person. Next stop. Boom. Dropped off 20 people, or 19. Around the corner. Pick up a ton. Apparently everybody wants to be on this. It needs to get on the buses here. Oh, I wish I could add more buses to this route. I don't know if a way of doing that, though. Let's take a look at the traffic again. Isn't that adjacent to the fire station? I kind of wish you could turn these off because I'm fully well aware. I don't know why people hate Chirpy or Chirper or whatever it's called so much. It really doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, the only problem where there's traffic is that section right there. And that's because I don't have proper on-ramps for this city. This section right here has worked out far better than I expected. And the only reason there's even slightly heavy traffic is because people are using it to go through this section to get here. Now, for now, it'd be quite easy to just do this. To solve my industrial problem. More jobs. We have enough people, now we need more jobs. We're just gonna paint in like this. That'll fill up right away. All that forestry area. It's gonna increase the traffic, of course. That's okay. Yeah, we need to do something about garbage pickup, though, because it's not getting over here quite as well as it needs to. We should have fire trucks on the way. I mean, there shouldn't be anything blocking the fire trucks from getting over here quickly. I mean, he's right down the road. Isn't he? Here they come. There we go. Isn't that cute? Little fireman. Walter Walker. Billing's charred, but it'll go away. How long does it take to go away? It just kind of... Yeah, the texture just kind of fades away. Just like a decal they put on over it. Super heavy traffic here. That's a lot. People are using the cross-section more than I expected, but we could fix that, actually. We can upgrade the road here. We could actually just go like this. Oh, what's here? Oh, the school's right there. Move the school just to the other side. And then we'll repaint in this, right like that, and this right over here. Finish that up. Hopefully that'll help out. Yeah, that helped. What, is it bad over here too? Where's the other one? It doesn't look as bad over here. Holy crap, did you see? See, it's like viruses coming out of a... You know, like exploding out of a cell or something like that. That's a lot of people on the metro line. Yeah. Ooh, look at the buses, too. This section really increased bus usage. Still don't like this. But right now, I don't know how to go about changing it. Like, what would be the most elegant way of fixing that? Oh, we're about to unlock a new section, though, so... Wait, do we already unlock a new section? No, I think we're about to. What's the next achievement? I don't honestly know. Healthcare. We need another fire department for sure. So let's add in one of these on this side. Police is fine. Education. High school. Not bad. Not horrible. I really like my little city section. It went up it just went up very nicely. Actually, that fire station really helped out. All these places are increasing. Pretty much have unlimited funds now. But we're still... Ooh, here we go. Water treatment plant and crematorium and a new section. So, new section. I would really love to go, like, over here somewhere. But what I feel like I need to do is grab this section right here. Because it has access to rail. Now, if this has more... Let's do this one. Has access to rail. That's what I like, train connection. Because what we're going to do... is we are going to... right in here. Right on the riverside. We're going to do this. Boop, 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 boop. Transport. Train. We're going to put in a cargo train terminal. Against this road right here. Theoretically. Why is it not going to let me? Huh. Space already occupied. Shouldn't it just destroy this stuff? Alright, I'm confused. I thought you could just build that stuff over other stuff. Like, can't you? Yeah, this you can. Bus depot you can. Cargo train terminal. I wanted it right here. Space already occupied. Height too high. What does it mean, height too high? Like the slope? I can put it somewhere where I don't want it. What space is it talking about? It shows me intersecting with the... like the road. Little road sections, but... is it just because it needs to be like a perfectly straight section? Is the road too curved? What if we... let's do this. Let's put in a perfectly straight road section right here. Okay, apparently we put trees on it. Oops. Whatever. And let's try this. Alright, now we can do it. Yeah, just the road section has to be like perfectly straight. So let's fix this up a little. We're just gonna get rid of this. Don't need it. Gonna get rid of that. Gonna pause the game. We're gonna get rid of this section right here. And everything on the side. And this is gonna be kind of stupid, honestly. Now we're gonna draw a perfectly straight road section from this one to this one. And then continue this down like that, like it was before. Kind of crooked, but it's there. And now we'll try to put the cargo train terminal in right there. Space too high. What is height too high? Is there a grade here that it doesn't like? There must be like a slight grade there it just doesn't like. Okay. Alright, so... let's build it here instead. Like this. And then this road section is going to go over here like this. We'll connect that to right there. This is going to make some really fucked up traffic here. And we're going to put that right there like that. And now we need to connect this to this right here. Which should be simple. We're going to make nice curved sections. Yeah, there is a slope there it doesn't really like. I'm going to have to go up a little bit. And just attach into this thing. Like that. That should do the trick, right? Shipping outside the city just got a lot easier. It's on rails. Now, I'm not sure how well the trains work, if they're going to be able to path very well around things. Alright, now we don't need this section anymore. The train doesn't have water, but he does have power, which is good. Just straight off like that. Alright, now let's see if this works. We're going to watch to see if it does anything. Crank it. Okay, I see trucks going to it. Is that tweet sarcastic? Thanks for, supporting the timber industry, because the timber industry is green? I see trucks dropping stuff off. I just saw a train go by. Right there. Like, is it like... well, it goes two ways. So if they're coming this way, they can get on. If they're coming this way, though, do I have to make, like, a, oh, no, there goes a train. Now, hopefully this will help ease traffic. Because now we'll be shipping using the cargo terminal. Well, we're shipping stuff in just as much as we're shipping stuff out, though, right? So I wonder how much it'll actually help, but we'll see. It's the test on the outside. Okay. What we should do is actually do this too. Ooh, hello, phone. Actually, on that note, we're at about 30 minutes in, so we're gonna see how well this actually helped us out next episode, because we're gonna have to give it a little bit of time to see what's going on. So if you've enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me a comment right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Cities Skylines, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.